Hello everybody, this is Alex. It's Friday the 13th of August, it's day 13 of my healing journey, and today, even though I'm very happy and in a good place in my head and feeling positive and grateful, physically I had a pretty horrible day. Yeah, so I woke up and I knew something was up. I had I sort of woke up with a very familiar feeling of being very achy and incredibly exhausted, even though I just had however many hours sleep. Bearing in mind I never really go to bed much later than sort of 10:30. I mean, I'm already in bed now. It's what, I don't know, 8:30. I just go to bed. I might watch a couple of videos online or watch something with Matt on 4OD or something, but I'm in bed, and I then fall asleep hardly ever after 10:30. So I do get a few good hours, a good amount of hours in terms of sleep. And I woke up this morning and I was feeling absolutely horrible, and I was feeling very achy, and I was feeling very tired, and yeah, not as bad as I did a couple of weeks ago when I had that really horrible time, but there was something very different today from the past few days. And I thought, well, I'll just get up and get on with my day and see where it goes. And I was very aware of keeping very positive and very happy and very grateful, and having a nice time and chatting to my boys and having a lovely time and all of that. But it got worse and worse and worse, and I kept drinking and everything. But I got so tired, I literally, when we were sitting down for lunch, couldn't sit up at the table. I had to go and lay down. So I thought, okay, something's up. And then I remember, and I was thinking, what's going on here? And then I remembered yesterday I had my first lymphatic drainage massage. Now that was weird, because I say my first. I'd had lymphatic drainage massage before when I used to live in Italy when I was about 15 or 16. I had it then, and I remembered it being very different from what I experienced yesterday when I did it in Italy, and I did it again this year in Italy. So I don't know whether it's just a difference between Italy and England, or whether I don't know whether there's different types or whatever. But when I did it in Italy, it was a very firm, strong, quick kind of massage. But when I did it yesterday, it was just very gentle. Well, it wasn't even massage. I don't think you can really call it massage, because to me massage means that you're being massaged. It was more of a, I don't know if you can see this, but it was more of a sort of a gentle, kind of between a stroke and a massage, and it was quite light and it was quite slow as well. And when she first started, I thought, is she serious? Is this really what it is? And I thought, well, she knows best, and I let her do it, and I thought it was very bizarre. I wasn't expecting it to be that. And as she was doing it, I was feeling a bit headachy and lightheaded, and I thought, well, maybe it's working, let's try it for a few times and see where it goes. And she said, you might feel some symptoms and some kind of side effects tonight or tomorrow. And I thought, yeah, okay, I'll be very surprised, because I don't think it did anything really, in my head. It just wasn't what I was expecting. And then feeling like this today really makes me think, because I haven't done anything else different at all in my diet or in my lifestyle apart from that, it must be that the lymphatic massage has moved around, stirred things up and moved around toxins and things. So I made sure I drank a lot of water today, over 2 litres. Just to make sure that if these toxins are moving around, that I actually flush them out, if you know what I mean, and they just don't get kind of reabsorbed into the tissue. We don't just want to move them around and reabsorb them. We want to move them around so that you can drink and get rid of them. So yeah, I had a kind of a funny day in that way. It wasn't so bad in the morning, and it wasn't so bad after about sort of after dinner time, after 6, but between sort of 2 and 6, it was pretty horrible, and I was just in bed. I went to bed and I fell asleep, and I just felt like so heavy. Lead, absolute lead. But I feel better now, and I'll keep drinking because, funnily enough, I'm actually thirsty. They say that the more you drink, the thirstier you get, which is interesting. I don't know if I gave you that metaphor, that kind of example with the sponge, but it makes complete sense to me that you know, if you have a sponge that's been sitting now in the sun, and it's become very, very hard, and you throw a lot of water at it, the water isn't going to get absorbed. It's just going to bounce right off the sponge, because that sponge isn't used to absorbing that water, and it's kind of hardened up. And this is exactly what happens to your tissues. When your tissues are not used to absorbing a lot of fluids, and you throw a lot of water at them, they're not going to be able to absorb them really well. But if you slowly sip, you know, throughout the day, you know, or in case of the sponge, if you slowly pour some water on instead of throwing a whole bucket at it in one go, if you slowly pour little bits of water and make sure that that sponge or that tissue gets used to reabsorbing that water, then that's the healthiest way. And once it gets to that stage, your tissues are ready to get the water, so they're kind of sending you that signal now, that thirst, to say, you know what, I know how to do this now, send me more because I need it. So I think I'm getting there in terms of the drinking of the water. I'm easily drinking. I mean, today I drank 2 litres, and I very, very easily. I didn't have to, it wasn't a struggle, so that's good. I'm happy about that. I have to say, not all the 2 litres had greens in them. I find the greens harder to drink because I don't love the taste. So I'm going to experiment with the taste by adding a little bit of lemon, or, you know, the Himalayan salt or that sort of thing. See if that makes it different in some way. But yeah, so today was interesting, and but I feel better now, and I'm in a very good place, you know, mentally. I know I'm healing. I know it's been 13 days and I've been very good, and it just works for me, and I'm definitely healing, so I'm very happy about this. Just before I go, I just wanted to clarify something about my YouTube channel. At the moment, if you look at the where you're watching, at the actual channel, you should be watching this video on a channel that's called CFS Can Be Cured. I have more than one YouTube channel, and my main YouTube channel is called Alex Santoro, but that's kind of my personal one, where I put, you know, stuff, little videos of my boys or whatever that I sent to my mom and stuff. So I decided to have a separate one just for these videos. So I've opened up this new channel that's called CFS Can Be Cured. So if you've subscribed to the old one called Alex Santoro, great, you know, you can stay subscribed to that, I don't mind, but just make sure you subscribe to this one, CFS Can Be Cured, because this one is the one where I'll be uploading the videos from now on. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for all the support that I'm getting on Facebook and YouTube and everything. Keep the you know, the comments and posts coming in, and keep positive if you're out there doing this with me, as I know there are a few of you who are. Just keep reading about it, you know, and if you haven't yet read one of Dr. Young's books, I would very, very much recommend that you do, because that's what really shifted my understanding of healing. So you know, let's not give doctors the full responsibility for our health. Let's take some responsibility in looking after ourselves. So with that, I'm going to go to bed now, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.